From Toyota Center, I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. The opening tip won by the Rockets as we're underway in Houston. Paul to Capella. Cruises inside for two.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
We give it for free. Bags in and in for the cheap. Infinite layup with no free.
Yes.
He'll
have a chance with a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Infinite layup with no free. Infinite holding our lead.
DeMar DeRozan trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one.
Not my account or his account. We are
Here's Paul, controlling the offense.
So do this at your own risk. If you get
To
banned,
Harden.
we are not liable. I'm not
Down low,
saying you'll
Capella
get banned.
slams it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Harden into the front court. They trail by one.
Get the most XP, probably put on Hall of Fame. but
It's
that's
Paul for
whatever.
two. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
So if you're a sharp, go for all of the
To
sharp
Aldridge.
knife at once. Not too hard, okay? And I'm going to skip towards the end of the
Short
game
jumper
because I'm
off the
not
mark.
talking anymore.
Paul
Okay,
across.
now,
Look.
fourth quarter,
Ooh,
whatever.
Chris Paul.
Periodically
2 for
throughout
2.
the game.
That's what you want.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now,
Rudy Gay slams it down.
some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Cashes in for two. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Gets it to go in the foul.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Three-point play. For his career, 79%. 25% the line.
You know that I love my friends. Only get that big one chance.
Harden with the basketball. 10 all is our score. Paul
Nigga,
to
what you
Harden.
really say? All my niggas more than friends. You know that I love my
Nothing
friends.
going here
Only
on
get
that
that
drive.
big one chance.
Harden
And enjoy
to
that
Paul.
make it dance. Bitch, I'm all about my band. Switching gears just like a trend.
Harden. Off the mark. No good. For three, it's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The most
Yeah, like
important
I
part
said,
for the
man.
offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm, and that's what we saw.
Got it.
So I stopped at 50. 50 on my side, riding down 70.
Harden in possession. 14-10 the score.
You know I keep my glizzy.
Harden.
Get up with me. 30 wasn't enough,
4-3.
so I stopped at 50.
Smothering D.
Shoot or shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Aldridge. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see
Get it
offenses
with me.
come out in
Hottest
beast
in the
mode.
city.
You attack that paint, you get to the rim,
Beam,
inevitably the
beam,
floor will
drip.
open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Fareed. The Spurs have the board. To Aldridge. And finishes strong.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Buries it on the catch and shoot. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right. Paul, defended by the former Longhorn Aldridge.
You know I keep my
Chris
glizzy.
Paul. 3 for
Get up
4.
with me.
Good start.
Ed, all this talk I heard over the summer, what about CP3's hamstring? Will he be able to get back his first step? Will he still have it? There you go.
Paul with it up top. 9-point margin. Has a chance. Shot by Paul won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Harden. Second effort. Clint Capella. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Aldridge. Kenneth Fareed rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Harden with it up top. Right now, down 7. Chance for Chris Paul. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Here comes the screen. Shot won't go. Fires the 3. And he connects on the first free throw. And he hits the second.
3 for 3. Nice. Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. To P.J. Tucker. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? To Patty Mills. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
To P.J. Tucker. Five seconds to shoot. Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Desperation shot here from half court. First quarter in the books. All Spurs so far. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as beyond the arc for three. Knocks it down in the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
And body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Clout tokens here. All right, so look, Fredo Bang, who was NBA YoungBoy op,
three-pointer plus a free throw on that trip.
Picture, who is NBA YoungBoy's baby mother. Fredo Bang
Now
is
Paul
also
with the basketball.
T-Money's
His guys down big. Harden defended by DeMar DeRozan.
One of the NBA YoungBoy or his homeboys killed him.
Paul
This video,
to
Fredo
Harden.
Bang is going to explain why.
Nothing going here on that drive. From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
It's good. And one.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics.
So we know that's
This
all
is why
cap.
you love this
But
game.
y'all let me know.
And hits at the line. Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
And stop telling me about this one female who had a baby. I like everybody's picture. If I see it on the Explore page, if I like the picture, I like the picture. Fuck, that don't mean I want them. I like everybody's picture.
On the basket, but his shot won't go. DeRozan sizing up Eric Gordon. Knocked loose. Rockets have it.
So,
Nice
little
finish
ass out
at
the
the
way.
rim.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Mills in possession. His guys hold a commanding lead. From long range. First one, count it. Knocks down the second free throw.
around the corner. Someone call the police and tell them my man's down.
And he hits all three free
Looking
throws.
at him behind the curtain. If you look hot, we gon' come through and find you down.
With the
We
rock,
yelling
it's
murder,
Chris Paul
murder
to
around the
Harden.
corner. Someone call the police and tell them my man's down. See the ops, he been lurking at him behind the curtain. If you look hot, we
To the
gon' come
basket
through and
is
find you
Harden,
down.
but his shot's no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Like you up in your
Harden
sleep.
in possession. Down a bundle to P.J. Tucker.
I guess freeze tag, nigga.
Gordon against Patty Mills.
Ass nigga got killed.
To P.J. Tucker. James Harden trying to cash in.
Who shot you?
From a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim, the harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Paul, tough shot. He hits.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
To DeRozan. Lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Paul knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Knocked loose. Rockets have the steal. Harden picked up by DeRozan. To Paul. Down to 5 on the 24. Here's CP3. That's rebounded by the Spurs. To DeRozan. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Harden to Paul. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Shot by Paul, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
Going along, beyond the arc. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Running point when I'm standing with the Glock. Hell no, we ain't running from the ops. This is be ducking in the field, but it's hot.
Good, and it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first.
Hell no, I don't pop public sets.
Very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Down low, Aldridge rises for the slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Fires the 3, and he knocks it down, Jay.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Paul matched up with DeJounte Murray. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throws good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer.
6-7 on the beat.
For 3, not easy.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Harden has it up the floor. To Paul. Goes to the left side. Harden, guarded by Murray. to Paul. It's corralled by San Antonio. Here comes the screen. To Rudy Gay. Clint Capella sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun.
James Harden fires for two. Oh, bad pass as the Rockets come away with this.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Kenneth Faried powers it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Here comes the screen. To Aldridge. Ah, big finish. Full head of steam that time.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Harden into the front court. Looking to make something happen. 4-3. He was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Down low, Aldridge. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly. sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To Murray. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Harden. To Paul. Harden picked up by DeRozan. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Harden shoots. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To DeRozan. Nothing going here on that drive. Down low, Aldridge. Sets it down with authority.
Shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Paul. To Aldridge. Goes reverse to lay it in.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense. To Fareed. Probing the defense. To Harden. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. James Harden. The rebound taken by the Spurs. Fires the 3. And the rebound taken down by Houston. To Fareed. LaMarcus Aldridge with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Here's a chance from long range. Another chance. To Rudy Gay. Aldridge. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock.
I'll say this, great young talent, but needs to really start making better decisions and protecting the ball.
New blood coming in for both sides. To Rivers. LaMarcus Aldridge pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Man, that was a tough shot.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender was. They stayed fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
Austin Rivers to Harden. Beyond the arc for 3, and he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And he stuffs it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Rivers shot there won't go. From long range, that won't go. Here's Harden with the rock. Trying to cash in. The screen sets him up for 2. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Spurs way out in front. It'll be Rockets basketball here. Rivers against the Australian. They get it down to Tucker. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Has a look. DeMar DeRozan, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just his shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Lets it fly from long range. Misfires. It's no good. Rivers with the basketball. Down a bundle. Paul. Not that time. To DeRozan. Down low, Aldridge. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Short jumper won't fall. Going to launch beyond the arc. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Spurs who are victorious as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.